Welcome back to our channel, everyone, my dear friends. You do not need to sit with books for hours to improve your English. Your normal day is already full of opportunities to learn. While cooking, traveling, shopping, working, walking, or relaxing at home, you can use simple English. Look around you. Think in English. Describe what you are doing. Listen to English. Speak a few sentences every day. When English becomes part of your daily life, learning starts to feel easier and more natural. In this video, we will learn 7 simple and powerful lessons to help you practice English during your normal day. So let's begin. Lesson 1. Start speaking English from the moment you wake up. Your English practice can begin before you even leave your bed. When you wake up in the morning, instead of immediately checking your phone, try thinking about your day in simple English. You can say, "Good morning. It is a new day. I feel a little sleepy. I need to get ready. I have a busy day today." These are very simple sentences, but they are powerful because you are connecting English with your real life. Then continue while you get ready. When you get out of bed, say, "I am getting up." When you brush your teeth, "I am brushing my teeth." When you take a shower, "I am taking a shower." When you choose your clothes, "What should I wear today?" When you make breakfast, "I am making breakfast. I would like some tea. I am feeling hungry." You already know what you are doing, so you do not need to imagine a situation from a textbook. You are simply giving English words to your real actions. This is one of the easiest ways to bring English into your daily life. You can also talk about your plans. While getting ready, say, "Today, I need to finish my work. I have a meeting in the afternoon. I need to buy some groceries. I want to exercise in the evening." Now you are practicing useful English that you can actually use in conversations. Do not try to create long or difficult sentences. Start with the English you already know. If you can say only 5 sentences, say 5 sentences. After a few days, try 10. Then add new words and expressions slowly. Another useful habit is to ask yourself questions. What time is it? It is 7 o'clock. What am I doing? I am making tea. What do I need today? I need to buy some vegetables. How am I feeling? I am feeling good today. This creates a small English conversation inside your mind. And if you are alone, say the answers aloud. Speaking aloud helps your mouth become comfortable with English. At first, it may feel strange. That is okay. You are training yourself. You do not need anyone else to start practicing. Your bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, and morning routine can become your first English classroom of the day. The goal is not to speak perfect English every morning. The goal is to make English feel normal. When you connect English with things you do every day, the same words and sentences naturally repeat. And repetition helps you remember them. So tomorrow morning, before you become busy with your day, give yourself 5 minutes of English. Look around. Describe what you see. Say what you are doing. Talk about what you are going to do. Your daily life is already giving you hundreds of things to talk about. Start using them, and English practice will no longer feel like something you have to wait for. Lesson 2. Turn your daily actions into English. Your normal day is full of English practice. You do not need to create a special situation. You only need to start describing the life you are already living. Think about everything you do during a normal day. You open a door, you make tea, you charge your phone, you clean your room, you cook food, you go to work, you buy something, you talk to someone. Every action can become an English sentence. For example, while cleaning your room, say, "My room is a little messy. I need to clean the table. I am putting my clothes away. Where should I put this? While cooking, say, I am cutting the vegetables. The water is boiling. I need some salt. The food smells good. While leaving your house, you can say, I am getting late. Where are my keys? I need to take my bag. I am ready to leave. These are not difficult textbook sentences. They are sentences connected to your real life. And because you repeat these actions regularly, you also get a natural chance to repeat the English. That repetition is important. If you learn the word boil from a vocabulary list, you may forget it. But if you say, the water is boiling, every time you make tea, the word becomes connected to a real action. That makes it easier to remember. You can also learn the names of things around you. Look around your kitchen. Do you know the English words for the things you use every day? Plate, spoon, cup, bottle, pan, knife, fridge. Do the same in your bedroom. Pillow, blanket, mirror, drawer, curtain. Instead of trying to learn hundreds of random words, start with the things you actually see and use. Then create sentences with those words. Do not only learn, mirror, say, I am looking in the mirror. Do not only learn, bottle. Say, my water bottle is empty. Do not only learn, window. Say, please open the window. This teaches you how words work inside real sentences. Another useful habit is to speak about what happened after you finish an activity. For example, I cleaned my room. I made breakfast. I finished my work. I went to the market. Now you are naturally practicing the past tense through your own life. You can also talk about what you will do next. I am going to take a shower. I will call my friend later. I need to finish this before dinner. Without sitting down for a grammar lesson, you are practicing different ways of talking about time. Past, present, future. All through your normal routine. Do not worry about speaking perfectly. If you make a mistake, correct it when you can, and continue. The important thing is to keep using English. Start with the objects around you, then describe your actions, then describe your plans. Slowly, English will stop feeling like something that exists only inside a book. It will become connected to your home, your work, your food, your phone, and your everyday experiences. When your daily life becomes your practice material, you never run out of English to learn. Lesson 3. Use your phone to learn English every day. Your phone is something you probably use every day. You use it for messages, videos, music, social media, shopping, maps, and many other things. So why not use some of that time to improve your English? You do not need to spend hours studying. Start with small changes. If you feel comfortable, change your phone language to English. Then you will regularly see words like settings, notifications, messages, battery, search, download, share, delete. Because you see these words again and again, they slowly become familiar. You can also use your normal social media time for English. Follow a few English pages. Watch short videos in simple English. Read short captions. Listen carefully to how people speak. When you hear a useful sentence, pause the video and repeat it. For example, you hear, I am running late. Repeat, I am running late. Then imagine a situation where you could use it. Maybe you are late for work. Maybe your friend is waiting for you. Now the sentence has meaning in your real life. You can also use voice search in English. Instead of typing everything, try saying, what is the weather today? Set an alarm for 7 o'clock. Show me nearby restaurants. This gives you a small reason to speak English clearly. Another simple habit is writing short notes in English. Your shopping list can be milk, bread, eggs, vegetables. Your reminder can say, call mom at 6, finish my work, buy groceries, go for a walk. These small activities help you use English without creating extra study time. You can also record yourself speaking. Open your voice recorder and talk for 1 minute. Say what you did today, what you are doing right now, what you are going to do tomorrow. Do not prepare a perfect speech. Just speak. After recording, listen to yourself. You may notice a word you pronounce incorrectly. You may notice that you pause too much. You may realize that you keep using the same words. That gives you something specific to improve. Your phone can also help you collect useful English. Whenever you hear a sentence you really like, save it in your notes. For example, that sounds like a good idea. I will think about it. Give me a few minutes. I am not sure yet. Do not collect hundreds of sentences that you never use. Choose a few useful ones. Read them again later. Say them aloud. Try to use them during the week. And be careful not to turn English learning into endless scrolling. Watching 50 English videos without speaking a single sentence is not always useful practice. Listen. Pause. Repeat. Write. Speak. Use what you learn. Your phone can either take hours away from your day or help you learn something during those hours. You already carry a small English learning tool in your pocket every day. The difference comes from how you choose to use it. Lesson 4. Learn English while traveling and walking. The time you spend traveling or walking can become useful English practice. Maybe you travel to work every day. Maybe you take a bus, train, or taxi. Maybe you drive. Maybe you simply go for a morning or evening walk. Instead of letting all that time pass, use a small part of it for English. If you are not driving and it is safe to use headphones, listen to simple English. Choose a short podcast. Listen to a conversation. Play an easy English story. Or listen to a video about a topic you enjoy. You do not need to understand every word. Listen for the main idea first. Then notice useful sentences. For example, you may hear, I am on my way. How long will it take? I will be there soon. These are useful sentences because you may actually need them while traveling. Repeat them later when it is safe and convenient. You can also use the things around you as practice. Look outside and describe what you see. There are many cars on the road. The traffic is moving slowly. A man is waiting for the bus. That shop is very busy today. The weather looks nice. You do not need difficult vocabulary. The goal is to train your brain to create English from real situations. You can also ask yourself questions. Where am I going? I am going to work. How long will it take? It will take about 20 minutes. Is there much traffic? Yes, the road is very busy today. You are creating your own small conversation. When you walk, try thinking in English for 5 minutes. Talk about your surroundings. Talk about your plans. Talk about something that happened earlier. For example, I finished my work early today. I am going home now. I need to buy some vegetables on the way. After dinner, I am going to relax. These are simple sentences, but they teach you how to talk about your real life. Another useful idea is to learn English from signs around you. You may see words like entrance, exit, parking, no entry, closed, open, emergency. Do not only read them. Think about what they mean and where you might use them. When English becomes connected to places, actions, and real situations, it becomes easier to remember. And if you travel with someone who is also learning English, try having a short English conversation together. You do not need to speak English for the entire journey. Start with 5 minutes. Ask, how was your day? Where are we going? What are you going to do tonight? What should we eat? Simple conversations build real speaking confidence. The important thing is to stop believing that English practice can happen only when you sit at a desk. Your commute can become listening practice. Your walk can become speaking practice. The street can become vocabulary practice. Your surroundings can give you new sentences. A normal 30-minute journey may feel like wasted time, but if you use even 10 minutes of it for English every day, those minutes become hours of practice over time. You do not always need to find more time for English. Sometimes, you simply need to find the English inside the time you already have. Lesson 5. Learn English through the things you enjoy. Learning English does not always need to feel like studying. You can improve your English while doing things you already enjoy. Think about what you like. Maybe you enjoy movies. Maybe you love music. Maybe you watch cooking videos. Maybe you are interested in fitness, technology, travel, fashion, sports, or business. Whatever you enjoy, try bringing some English into it. If you enjoy movies and series, watch something in English. At the beginning, choose content that is easy to understand. You can use English subtitles if you need them. But do not only watch the story. Listen to how people speak. Notice useful sentences. For example, you may hear, "What are you talking about? Give me a second. I don't think so. Are you serious?" These are common expressions that people use in real conversations. Pause. Repeat the sentence. Try to copy the pronunciation. Then think about when you could use it yourself. If you enjoy cooking, watch a simple recipe in English. You can learn words like chop, mix, boil, pour, add. Then use those words when you cook. Say, "I am chopping the vegetables. Now I will add some salt. I need to mix this." You are learning English and using it at the same time. If you enjoy fitness, learn English through your workouts. Learn words like stretch, lift, rest, breathe, repeat. Then create sentences. I am going to exercise. I need to rest for 1 minute. I did 10 repetitions. Today, I am training my legs. Because these words are connected to something you enjoy, you may remember them more easily. The same idea works with almost any interest. If you love technology, watch technology videos in English. If you enjoy traveling, watch travel videos. If you like business, listen to simple business conversations. If you enjoy stories, read short English stories. Your interests give you a reason to keep listening and learning. This is important because consistency becomes easier when you enjoy what you are doing. You may not want to open a grammar book every evening, but you may happily watch a 20-minute video about something you love. That video can still become English practice. The important thing is to stay active. Do not only watch. Pause sometimes. Repeat useful sentences. Write down a few new words. Try to explain what you watched in your own English. For example, after watching a travel video, say, "This video was about London. They visited 3 places. I liked the second place. I would like to go there someday." You are turning entertainment into speaking practice. You can also choose one topic you love and learn deeply through English. When you already understand the topic, understanding the English becomes easier. For example, if you know a lot about football, an English football video may be easier to understand because you already know what people are talking about. Your knowledge helps you understand the language. And slowly, the language helps you learn even more about your interest. That is a powerful combination. You do not need to choose between enjoying your free time and improving your English. You can do both. Make English part of the things you already love. Because when learning feels connected to your interests, you are much more likely to come back tomorrow. The best English practice is not always the most difficult practice. Sometimes, it is the practice you enjoy enough to keep doing every day. Lesson 6. Talk about your day in English. One of the easiest ways to practice English every day is to talk about your own life. You already know what happened during your day. You do not need to search for a topic. You do not need special vocabulary. You simply need to describe your day in English. At the end of the day, give yourself 5 or 10 minutes. Sit somewhere quiet and start from the morning. Say, I woke up at 7 o'clock. I got ready and had breakfast. I went to work. I was very busy in the afternoon. I came home in the evening. Now I am feeling tired. That is already a complete speaking practice. At first, your story may be very simple. That is okay. Simple English is still English. After some time, try adding more details. Instead of saying, I went to the market, you can say, I went to the market in the evening because I needed some vegetables. Instead of, I met my friend. Say, I met my friend after work, and we had coffee together. Slowly, your sentences become longer and more natural. You can also talk about your feelings. Say, I felt happy today because I finished my work. I was a little nervous before my meeting. I felt tired in the afternoon. I am excited about tomorrow. These sentences help you learn how to express real emotions in English. Another useful habit is to talk about the best and worst parts of your day. Ask yourself, what was the best part of my day? Then answer in English. The best part of my day was meeting my friend. Then ask, what was difficult today? Maybe I had too much work, so I felt stressed. Now you are not only describing actions, you are learning to explain experiences. You can also talk about tomorrow. Say, tomorrow I need to wake up early. I have an important meeting. I am going to exercise in the evening. I want to finish my work before 6. In only a few minutes, you have practiced talking about the past, present, and future. And you did it naturally through your own life. If you are not comfortable speaking aloud, start by writing. Keep a simple English diary. Write 5 sentences every night. For example, today was a busy day. I went to work in the morning. I had lunch with my friend. I came home at 7. Tomorrow I want to wake up earlier. After writing, read the sentences aloud. This turns writing practice into speaking practice too. You can also record yourself. Talk about your day for 2 minutes without stopping. Do not worry about mistakes. The goal is to keep speaking. Listen to the recording afterward. Maybe you will notice that you repeat the same word too often. Maybe you will notice where you pause. Maybe there is something you wanted to say but did not know how to express. Find that sentence. Learn it. Then try again the next day. Over time, something interesting will happen. You will stop needing so much time to create simple sentences. Common phrases will start coming automatically because you have used them again and again. Your own life gives you a new English story every single day. Some days will be exciting. Some days will be normal. It does not matter. There's always something to describe. So before you go to sleep tonight, take a few minutes and tell yourself the story of your day in English. You lived the day already. Now use it to build your English. Lesson 7. Make English a part of your life, not just a subject. The most important lesson is simple. Do not keep English only inside your books. Bring it into your real life. Many learners study English for months or even years. They learn grammar. They memorize vocabulary. They complete exercises. But when someone suddenly asks them a question in English, they become nervous. They know English, but they are not comfortable using English. Why does this happen? Because knowing a language and using a language are not exactly the same thing. If you want English to become natural, you need to meet it again and again during your normal day. You do not need to change your whole life. You only need to change small parts of it. For example, when you wake up, think, what do I need to do today? While making breakfast, say, I am making tea. While leaving home, I need to hurry. When you are traveling, there is a lot of traffic today. When you finish work, I am finally done. Before sleeping, today was a busy day. These sentences may look very simple, but simple sentences are exactly what help you begin thinking and speaking naturally. You are connecting English with real moments. And when the same moments happen again tomorrow, you get another chance to use the same English. That repetition is powerful. You should also stop believing that every English practice session needs to be long. Maybe you do not have one free hour. That is okay. Use 5 minutes in the morning. Listen for 10 minutes while traveling. Read something in English during lunch. Speak for 5 minutes in the evening. Write 3 sentences before sleeping. These small moments can become a lot of practice over time. Imagine you practice English for only 30 minutes every day. In 1 week, that is more than 3 hours. In 1 month, it becomes many hours of English. And if you continue for a year, think about how much listening, speaking, reading, and vocabulary practice you can collect. This is why consistency is more important than one perfect study day. You do not need to study for 5 hours today and then do nothing for the next 10 days. A little English every day is much easier to continue. Another important habit is to use the English you learn as quickly as possible. Suppose you learn the phrase, "It depends." Do not only write it in your notebook, use it. Ask yourself, do I like working in the morning or evening? Then answer, it depends. Sometimes I prefer mornings. Maybe you learn, I am looking forward to it. Create a real sentence. I am going on a trip next week. I am looking forward to it. When you use new English in your own life, it becomes more meaningful. Your brain is no longer remembering only words. It is remembering situations. This can make English easier to recall when you actually need it. You can also create small English habits around things you already do. If you drink tea every morning, learn one English sentence while drinking tea. If you walk every evening, listen to English during part of your walk. If you watch videos at night, watch one short video in English. If you write a daily plan, write it in simple English. Connect English to something that already happens every day. Then you do not need to keep asking, when should I practice? The practice already has a place in your routine. You should also give yourself opportunities to speak. Do not wait until you meet a native speaker. You can speak to yourself. You can record your voice. You can practice with a friend. You can read aloud. You can repeat sentences from videos. You can describe what you see. Look around your room and say, my phone is charging. The window is open. There is a book on the table. Then make it more detailed. There is a book on the table that I started reading yesterday. Your English grows when you keep stretching what you can already say. Start simple, then add more. You should also become comfortable with not knowing everything. Maybe you are speaking and suddenly forget a word. Do not stop the entire conversation. Explain the idea with easier words. Suppose you forget the word umbrella. You might say, the thing we use when it rains. Maybe the sentence is not perfect, but you kept communicating. That is an important speaking skill. Real communication is not about knowing every English word. It is about finding a way to express your idea. And please do not turn every mistake into a reason to feel bad. If you say something incorrectly, correct it and continue. Suppose you say, yesterday I go shopping. Then you remember the correct form. Say, sorry, yesterday I went shopping. Great. You noticed the mistake. You corrected it. You learned. Continue talking. Do not spend the next 10 minutes thinking, my English is terrible. That does not help you. Mistakes are normal when you are building a new skill. Another useful idea is to create an English environment around yourself. You may not live in an English-speaking country, but you can still bring more English into your day. Listen to English. Read English. Watch English. Write English. Speak English. Change a few things on your phone to English. Follow useful English content. Put simple English labels on things around your home if that helps you. The more often your brain sees and hears English, the less unfamiliar it becomes. At first, English may feel like something you have to consciously switch on. You think, okay, now I'm going to practice English. But after enough daily use, something starts changing. You see something, and an English word comes to your mind automatically. Someone asks you a simple question, and you answer without translating every word. You hear a sentence in a movie and understand it immediately. You start creating simple thoughts directly in English. These moments are signs that English is becoming more natural for you. But this change takes time. Do not expect yourself to become fluent after 1 month. Do not become disappointed because someone else learns faster. Your job is not to win a race. Your job is to keep giving your brain contact with English. Every day, a little listening, a little speaking, a little reading, a little thinking, a little writing. Some days you may do more, some days you may do less. That is okay. Just keep English in your life and make your practice useful. Learn the English you actually need. If you work in an office, learn workplace English. If you travel, learn travel English. If you talk with customers, learn customer conversations. If you love fitness, learn English through fitness. If you enjoy cooking, learn through recipes. If you love movies, learn through movies. Your daily life should help decide what English you learn. This makes the language more useful and easier to remember. And do not forget to enjoy the journey. English is not only grammar rules and exams. It can help you understand people from different places. It can help you enjoy books, movies, podcasts, and videos. It can help you learn new things. It can give you more confidence when communicating. So do not make English something that brings you stress every day. Make it something you explore, something you use, something that slowly becomes part of who you are. Tomorrow morning, you do not need to begin with a difficult grammar lesson. Just begin with one thought. Good morning. What am I going to do today? Then continue. One sentence while getting ready. One sentence while eating. A little listening while traveling. A few words while working. A short conversation with yourself in the evening. And a few sentences about your day before sleeping. That is how daily life becomes English practice. You do not need to wait for the perfect class. You do not need to wait until you have hours of free time. You already have something you can use. Your everyday life. Your morning can teach you English. Your kitchen can teach you English. Your phone can help you practice English. Your journey to work can give you listening practice. Your hobbies can give you vocabulary. Your evening can give you speaking practice. And your entire day can become a place where English slowly grows. Do not only study English. Live with English a little every day. When English becomes part of your daily life, practice becomes easier, words become more familiar, and speaking can slowly start to feel natural. My dear friends, you do not need a perfect place or hours of free time to learn English. Your daily life can become your English classroom. Listen, speak, think, and use simple English throughout your day. A few minutes every day can slowly build your confidence and improve your English. Don't just learn English, make English a part of your life. If you enjoy this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.